Hi everybody, Radical Gardener here. I've been wanting to do a garden tour for about 2 weeks, but it won't stop raining and it's always overcast. So today it's a little bit overcast, but here we go. I'm gonna go out the front door this time just for something different. You see what I've been doing out here. I just cleaned up the ginger over here, but the big news is I removed those awful bushes that were in my front yard. Make sure I don't have my... And I did this instead, and I'm slowly putting in tropical plants. So I have a bamboo planted over in the corner, which you can't see. You see it there. You see a small plant I have there, but it will be tropical plants. This bamboo wasn't here when I moved in. So all the plants you see in front, I've put in, but I love it. You know, it looks beachy. There's going to be a lot of tropical plants. You know, you learn about the heat and what plants are going to work. And I have changed my mind 1,000 times over the last year and a half, learning this climate, the cosmic ray flux, you know, what plants can stand up to it. As you can see, I have woods next to me, which is really nice. Evened out these bricks with some extra soil, and now it's really nice. That's my meditation circle. I did that according to sacred geometry measurements. But let's go in the garden. You can see I have banana plants. The only other thing I'm going to do out here is I just cleared, or actually Tommy helped me, cleared the gravel that was a pathway here. It's just too much, it's too labor intensive, weeds can grow through it. So I'm letting the grass grow back around this circle, as you can see, and over that path. But I am going to put an archway and do wisteria, so that you walk through an archway of wisteria when you're walking into the garden. It's my banana plants. These did not look good earlier this year because of the cold. Well, welcome. My plants are like 12 feet high. I didn't know it would look like this. I couldn't even imagine it. My cannas are, I don't know, what is that, 10, 11 feet tall? I might have screwed up on my fruit trees. A couple of them are fruiting because I was supposed to prune them when they were dormant. And so all I did was take off the shoots, the suckers that were coming in on the bottom. So I did take those off. That's okay to do that when it's not, when they're not dormant. My fig, though, is producing my fig tree. He looks beautiful. My okra is coming in over there. And I love how my beds are now are kind of hidden behind these trees. Look at this. This came out so much better than I imagined. And what I love is as the table gets higher with these plants. Look at that, it's higher than my roof. Is that the plants underneath really make sense. As you know, that's my mulberry tree. I have to cut some of the suckers off there. I'll do that this week. Lemon, my red lime, another mulberry. I ate mulberries a lot this spring. Raspberries are in these pots. I've got some plants that are dormant, but my rhubarb is hanging in there, which is a miracle. It's too hot for rhubarb. Loquat, banana, mango. I'm not growing as many vegetables. I have so much prep food. So what I'm really looking at is fresh fruit. So I have cactuses that produce fruit, trees that produce fruit. My mango, looks like my mango tree's gonna make it. Again, the end of July, all the pea gravel comes in. We move the white stone over to by the shed, and my garden is done. Other than just fussing with it. And okra is coming in over there. I just tied up this canvas. You can see I use, when I don't have old nylons, I use clothesline because it's soft and it doesn't cut into the plant. So many birds now. Okay, so I have a water fountain over here that Sam Greska, he was here, he and his friend stayed here for I think a little over a week, and they bought this for me as a thank you present. So that Confederate jasmine will cover that pergola, but I can't figure out what switch will turn the water on. So it's plugged in, and we're just, my electrician's gonna come and show me. I have so many switches for this house, honestly. I love this tree. Don't you remember a year and a half ago there was almost nothing here? Isn't this just the most amazing thing? I worked hard though. Last year was a barn burner. I love when you walk out and you walk into foliage. All my plants, vegetables are growing, squash is growing. I have to fertilize, so after I make this video, I'm gonna head up to Tractor Supply, get some good fertilizer for my vegetables. Wait till you see this. Well, first of all, we have the Confederate jasmine that's going to be climbing up this archway. And then we have hibiscus coming through over here. I moved these bushes from out front back here. Well, actually Tommy did. And they're yellow flowers like yellow daisies, so I'm going to be cleaning these up. But this all produces yellow flowers. I just moved this from the patio here. It didn't like it there. It'll really come to life out here. Look at my cactus succulent garden. Isn't it gorgeous? The bamboo is really starting to take. Sam helped me with this. All those bricks I had down in that pathway, they were a nightmare. So we put them against the fence here. It stops Larry from digging, any critters from coming underneath. And you can see the bamboo's really taking hold. This again will all be pea gravel as of the end of July. May put in a couple more things in here. All the grasses are really taking hibiscus. You can see I have like 3 different sizes because I've been getting bamboo from, as people have them available or selling them on the neighborhood list, I go and grab them because they're affordable. You can see all the grasses. You see what it's going to look like with the pea gravel. It's going to be amazing. This is just shooting out lots of little babies, elephant ears. So, what I was gonna do here was a bottle brush, but I think I'm gonna cancel that order and put an avocado tree. That's oregano, Spanish oregano, fennel, onions, all kinds of herbs, passion fruit. I think this is a bee balm that got a little out of control, so, but you can see the monarchs have been hanging out over here by the fennel. This is my bamboo. So you can see the bee balm is bolting, but it will form little flowers, and that's what we want. I'll cut this back. I haven't really gotten over to this side in the last couple days to clean it up. This here, I can't remember what this is called. It's like a pretend lavender. It's not lavender, but it looks like lavender, and it sprouts out purple flowers. But you can see cosmic ray flux, boy, on these plants. The leaves are getting a little bit singed. They'll make it, but you can really see it on some of the plants. I'll clean that up. Whenever you have a vine, honestly, I just walked through and weeded this 2 days ago. Weeds in Florida. It's not too bad here, though. Okay. So you can see what this looks like. Whenever you have a vine or something that, you know, crawls, you want to remember that the first year it's usually creep, first year sleep, second year creep, third year leap. So we're in the second year and it is creeping. So it will be one day covering the entire shed and the ground. And I put another ground cover right there in the corner. And then you can see it's doing it here too, covering the water barrel. It's a lot, you guys. So, wanted to share, let you see where I'm at. Hi, Larry. Look how big Larry's getting. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, I wanted to share so that you can see how much can happen in a year. I didn't really start until about March or April. So it really has only been a year. And I've had help. You don't do this by yourself when you're 70 years old. And remember, this is pretty much a low maintenance garden. I love when I sit out here at night, the little lights go on and I can see all the foliage. I can hear the birds. Yeah, so Radical Gardener, from my garden to yours. May your garden always grow, and you know I'm sending you a ton of love.